Final Huff and Puff with TS and Sasha.
yeah. It's the Final Huff and Puff, and our Final Huff and Puff today is Florida. It takes place in the state of Florida, which, of course, I'm sure 99% of the time, most Final Huffs and Puffs for things do. So this is crazy to me because everybody is worried about the high THC content in things and that it triggers some sort of psychosis or something. And that may be true, like cannabis hypermesis. Maybe that is from high THC content. I don't know. I'm not a doctor scientist. But Florida is trying to get ahead of it. And they're doing something which I think is insane. And they're capping the allowance of milligrams that you can purchase within a 2-month period?
It's, with the Florida medical cannabis system, you have your limits, and the doctor that prescribes you cannabis or recommends you cannabis will say your limits, but you might not actually be prescribed these limits depending on your condition. But these limits are very low. So if you're prescribed the limit, the limits just went down by 1/3 of what you could get previously this year in the Florida cannabis medical system. So, I don't think we sort of mentioned this a couple months ago that it might happen, and to write your congressman in Florida.
We probably did.
Or we tweeted out something. I don't know. We were on top of this, but I sent it out to everybody I knew in Florida, and it still went through. It's an emergency ruling that goes along with the Florida medical cannabis statutes. So the emergency ruling limits the dosing and supply limits for medical marijuana, and it determines your daily dosage and a 70-day supply limit. And when you go into a Florida dispensary, you're registered, and your supply that you buy goes to a centralized location, and you cannot go to any other stores and buy your limit. You can't shop around.
Right.
I think you can only be a member of one place.
Right.
So if you go somewhere else, there's a database that contains your name, and you can't get any more. So the daily, I can't remember what the limits were before, but for your daily limit for edibles is 60 milligrams.
Okay.
That's your daily dose. So a 7-day supply at 60 milligrams is 4,200 milligrams of THC. Your vaporizer amount, your daily dose is 350 milligrams. That is, and your 70-day dose is 24,500 milligrams, which is roughly 2.5 grams, which would be 2.5 gram cartridges.
I don't know that way. Listen, if you have something that needs a high dose, and this won't cover you.
That's not going to work for you.
So having it be medicinal doesn't even make sense if you can't even consume it. If you need something that if you have a lot of pain or stuff like that, this isn't gonna help you in any way.
The your daily smokable form flower is just over 2 grams.
Oh, come on. No way. There's no way. Oh my God. I would die. I would just die.
Yeah. So if you why?
I just don't know. What a silly thing. Yeah, I'm assuming it's because people are all nervous about the high percentages and what they're going to do to the brains. I'm assuming that's got to be why, because I just can't imagine that's so limiting. That gives me claustrophobia.
Well, the powers that be say that Florida doctors were overprescribing cannabis. Are you fucking shitting me?
Oh no!
In the land of pain management clinics,
for real,
that prescribed I don't know how many billions of dollars in opioids,
please,
pills,
please. Oh yeah, cannabis is the thing you have to worry about, not any pain pill clinics, any sort of. Oh my God, that's insane. That's like very maddening. Oh, that sucks, Florida. I am sorry to hear that. They're saying that that might make people go out and vote for legalization. Although, I mean, can they set limits? They can obviously every state has limits for what you can buy.
They can set limits for sure.
So I
maybe
mean,
they'll be higher. I don't know.
Maybe it'll be higher, but why would you expect it to be better? But I mean, if legalization does happen, though, maybe it'll be more available. So it's not as difficult to get prescribed.
You won't have to go to one place.
Right. You can go wherever and you won't have to get prescribed.
You won't have your prescription limit.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that is weird. And it's Florida, so of course it is. Restrictions and limits are different in every state, and we don't expect every state to be California, even though I said at the beginning of the show, I do. I know that it is not. And by the time we're done with the show, we know that we are not in Florida. We're not in Kansas. So thank you for listening to the Cool Nerd Weed Show and being a part of our amazing weed lives and our opinions and listening to the news and loving us for however long that we've been doing. Oh, we've been doing this for like 205 shows. So thank you for being around for 205 shows. Here's to 400,000 infinity more. Follow us on Instagram, Cool Nerd Weed Show, and on Twitter, Cool Nerd Weed, and
don't panic.
It's organic.
Yeah, we want to thank you so much for being a beautiful audience. Thank you very much. We'll be back real soon. Y'all take care and remember, unity forever, please.